Hello again, and welcome back. Got a little bit of a late start this morning. It's probably close to 8:30, 9 o'clock, maybe after. I don't honestly know. I've been working on class. The next class, munching up my cascarilla, my eggshells, to get this kind of sort of ready for students to use. And also printing off some information about making sigils and such, because this will be in the next class also. So here we go. The moon is currently dancing through Aries, which governs the face and the head. So if you're having a little more snot than usual, that's probably why. Be a good day for a facial, or for just being kind to your face, exfoliating, whatever. Okay, Mercury is still retrograde. So yeah, trying to see where my center is. I think this girl right here is close to center, so that's what we're going to concentrate on. And do a general energy for today. And we've already got one flopping. A general energy for today, a reading, if you just happen to be popping in on a different day or just for today. Okay, there we have it. Let's do one more and be very adventurous, just like this guy. One more for today. Do we have another one? Y'all jumped pretty quick. And today is Wednesday. Happy hump day, everyone. Wednesday. And I believe it is the 25th. Is that right? Oopsie, and we have another one. I'm trying to look at my calendar across the way. It is the 25th of May, 2022. I'm that deep in cup number 3. I've been up since way too early. Just because I couldn't sleep, had my reasons. Things occupying my mind, my headspace. Y'all understand that, right? Okay, not worry, just contemplation type things. And how is everyone? Looks like an overcast day, but I don't think it's gonna rain. At least that's what my husband says, because he's going out on the bike later. Oops, sorry. I kind of got a little vigorous with my big girl shufflings. All right. Now, what else do we need to know about this threefold story? In the center, we have the Fool card, or the 0. The Emperor, who is a 4. And Temperance, who is a 14. Okay, what do we need to know? General energy, anyone who might be watching, or anyone who might stumble along later. If you find something that resonates, take it, and if not, leave it right where it lays. What else do we need to know? Okay, you would have flipped first. And then you. We are starting to build the story. What else do we need to know? And I'm going to scooch these. See, I can come pretty far over here. Ha, ha, ha. Okay. There we go. What else do we need to know? Okay, we have 3 that flipped. So I'll be taking them. think my doodad is set a little shorter for some reason. Or maybe I have my box turned funny. I don't know. It feels different. Whatever. Mercury is still retrograde, right? And it messes with communication and technology, even as basic and crude as that technology may be. And I feel a sneeze. Excuse me. I apologize. It happens because the moon is in Aries, and Aries is all up in our head. Feeling a little bit of seasonal allergies. I think people that usually don't feel them are feeling them today, or have been lately. And there we go. A couple more cards, please. There's our 2 cards. All right. I think this is the way they came. Okay, in the center. I'm going to get these guys down. I'll put him over here. This is the underlying energy. All right. Big story here. Big story here. Okay, we have the father. Can be an Aries, can be father, the good father, the advice. He is the father of the tarot. This is the Emperor, and we have temperance, balance, everything about balance. Okay, it feels like you're on a new adventure. Whoever this is resonating with is on a new adventure, and they planned it out. They did what they needed to do, but they're finding that they have to balance a lot, or else they're going to find this out. And sometimes with any new adventure, especially if we're hitting uncharted territory, it takes a lot of recalculation. And that's what I'm hearing with this, is recalculate, recalculate, recalculate. You might come into a time when you're going to have to be more frugal than normal. And, sorry, hymn's upside down. And it feels like you moved into this new adventure, this new energy very quickly. Could be that the opportunity presented itself and you jumped on it. That's a good thing to do. But however, we are in Mercury retrograde, and that's what he's going to do, is have us recalculate and reassign and re-examine, okay? Especially with the eclipse that had been going on with the full moon. That's this energy. The bottom line is the Hanged Man, the Four of Rods, the High Priestess, the 6 of Cups, and the 3 of Coins. This line, and I apologize for sniffling, y'all. I'm so sorry. Allergies. With this line, it feels like you're going to need to really contemplate this recalculation and get a different perspective on how your next move is going to go, because it has the possibility to go somewhere really, really super nice and very stable. The 4 of Rods is, at least for me, a very stable house, a very stable relationship, if that's what this is about. You have the 3 of Coins, and this is sometimes my marriage card, and this is sometimes my partnership card, because it looks like they're in front of some kind of a religious or governmental leader, and they're either drawing forth a contract. If you can see that, they have this little piece of paper or cloth or something in their hands presenting it. Or it could be a wedding, and this can also be a wedding. Sometimes this is my wedding card. Okay, so that's what it really feels like. With the High Priestess being in the mix, it feels like you're going to have to use your intuition, your your go-to ways of divining your way through this, whether that be good advice from a friend, or even tarot or pendulum, whatever your choice is. It could be your gut instincts, okay? We've got to tap into that to navigate through all of this recalculation. There is a way to balance this and to stabilize it, but we might have to look in a different direction to get that particular method down and figure out what that will take. There is a bit of looking back, maybe being very nostalgic through all of this, and that's okay too. On the upper row, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Swords, the Devil, the Six of Coins, and the Knight of Swords. This feels like very fast-moving energy, but it's also very fluctuating because you're going from the wheel where anything can happen to being anxious and losing sleep and possibly even depressed, to the Devil. And the only reason I add depressed to this one is because he is sitting right here. And sometimes he can be all about addiction. Right now, he feels like an unhealthy belief or an unhealthy connection with money. It could be that you're spending too much. It could be that you're being overly generous. You might need, and since that is over this card, it might be, and then this one right beside of it, it might be that you need to put a lid on that, and you might have to tell some people no, because we are our own priority. Most of the time, we are not anyone else's priority. But if everyone is drawing from our substance, then maybe it's time to cap that. And it feels like you're going to have to do that quickly. You may get into some area where you are going to be stretched to the limit. Okay. This underlying card does not make much sense here to me. I'm wondering why he's even there, so I'm not going to address him. Okay, I'm going to pull another one of these, and there we go. We get the High Priestess again. We've been getting doubles on these a lot lately. And I'm going to turn around and see if I can find something else back here. This is what I want. I want my Awake cards. Okay. Please, some advice, additional energy on this reading. And if you can't do this yourself, you need to seek out someone who can. That's what I'm hearing from that. And I just had a buttload of them fly out. So I'm not taking them, but I have to get them for to get them. Okay. And that one totally wanted to come out. Okay, there's two there. And I'm going to take those. We get Merkabah and Smile. And I don't know if you can see this little guy. He is an otter, and he's floating in the water, and very often you'll see otters with a favorite rock or a favorite shell, so they like their crystals too, right? Very playful creature, but you probably are being advised here to smile more. Find something to smile about. If you can't think of anything, start going through all of the things that are good in your life, and you'll find a reason to smile. With the Merkabah is all about sacred geometry. And what I'm drawn to in this image is how the dots are connected. Some are connected with solid lines. I'm sorry, I just hit that again. Some are connected with solid lines, and some are connected with dotted or broken lines. And we need to know which ones to follow, what we're being drawn to, where we're going. And I think this goes along with these two intuition cards. We have the ability in us, all of us do, to use our intuition to better our lives. And of all the readings I've had where I've talked about intuition, this one has the strongest that's pointing to that direction because of the card coming out double and then this Merkaba card. Okay, I hope that resonated with someone. It felt a little bonky to me, but hey, that's just me. Sometimes I don't see it if it's not me. You know, it can't resonate with you if it doesn't go for you. So there you have it. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. Peak of the week. Do something fun today. It's supposed to be decent weather-wise. I guess it's going to be overcast, but not raining. And my husband tells me he's coming home to ride the bike. So enjoy the day. Enjoy the journey. Do something magical today. But above all, enjoy that journey. Blessed be.